Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about ball striking, and I want to show you a great and simple concept, which if you apply to your game, will give you really good clean power on both your forehands and backhand, one-handed or two-handed, but it'll also give you real security and a feeling of control. When we play tennis, as we travel around playing different players in different tournaments, one thing is clear, that some players seem to hit the ball harder than others. There doesn't necessarily seem to be any great difference in what they're doing. They don't have to necessarily be bigger or stronger, but they simply hit the ball harder. What is it? What's the difference between the great ball strikers and the rest of the human race? Now, when I've talked to other coaches about this, the answer they always give me is very simple. Steve, it's timing. I hate the word timing. As far as I'm concerned, they might as well say, Steve, it's magic. You'll never understand. I want to give you a really simple concept for both the forehand and the backhand that will make your ball striking better, more effective, and give you more control. And we're going to use two different words for the forehand and the backhand to give you this power and control. So on the forehand, we have more racket speed than on the backhand. There's the lag of the wrist and the looseness. So whether you've got a one-handed backhand, a two-handed backhand, whether you've got a better backhand than forehand, it doesn't matter. The racket speed on the forehand will be greater than the racket speed on the backhand. So we have to use different concepts. And on the forehand, I want to use the concept of skimming the ball. When I skim the ball on the forehand, I want to swing and I want to brush and caress the very edge of the ball here. I just want to skim the ball to make contact with it. And when I skim the ball, I hear a different sound and I can see a different shape to the ball. And it encourages me to skim the ball faster, to swing faster, and to swing freer with less inhibition. Now on the backhand stroke, we have less racket speed. So if I try and skim the ball on the backhand stroke, then I'm going to get a very ineffective and pretty weak stroke most of the time. So now I want you to think of dragging the racket up the back of the ball. So I skim it and I drag it. I skim it and I drag it. A great way of getting the feel of this is to actually use the net as something that you can drag or skim the racket against. So now with the forehand, I skim the net with the racket. And on the backhand, I drag the racket up the net. On the forehand, I skim the net. And again on the backhand, I drag the racket up the net. These two concepts are very, very simple. They're very easy to apply, but they make a tremendous difference into what actually happens when you make contact with the ball. Many players are trying to hit too solidly through the ball instead of using the racket to create angular momentum and spin and shape and arc the ball into the court. So really concentrate the next time you're on the court. Maybe do one stroke at a time. Think about skimming the ball into the court and think about dragging the backhand into the court. And I promise you'll have more speed, but you'll also have tremendous control and a great feeling of security and safety in your ground strokes. If you like this or any other of our ideas, check out my books on Amazon. The books are based around the science, the biomechanics, and then super simple solutions for the stroke, with great illustrations really helping you get to the next level. Or for more personalized advice, check out what we're doing with online coaching. I'm helping players in over 40 countries all over the world with a unique blend of video analysis and one-to-one personalized lessons such as this. It's a great service, it's inexpensive, and it really works. For more information, have a look at the website or simply email me. So don't just hit through the ball. Make sure that as you swing through the ball, you're going to skim the ball into the court or drag the ball into the court. And you'll find you have more security, more safety, and more power. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.